My name is Adefiwi Ayotomiwa Ibrahim, a student of University of Ibadan affiliated with Osquared Elisha. I'm a student of Political Science Department, 400 level presently, and I was born in Ibadan, Akubo precisely, and I'm actually from Ife. I started smoking in 2012, 2013 precisely, when I started pre-degree at Osun State University. What made me start smoking was, let me just say, peer influence. But I already had it in mind right from my secondary school days that I was going to smoke. No matter how, when I grew up, that I was going to smoke. I had it in mind that I was going to smoke. Actually, I had it in mind to smoke when I grew up because I had some brothers then, some elder brothers then, when I was in secondary school. I used to smoke. So I just like that kind of lifestyle. So that's why I chose to smoke. That maybe when I grew up and I start smoking too, I'll be like them because they're actually rich, they have money. So I believe smoking will make me have some kind of exposure to make me get money. I can't say I've gotten money, I've not gotten money. Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that I've gotten money, like I've gotten a lot of money in recent years. But no, in the sense that I do squander the money. Because it's still the same smoke that will make you squander the money. That will make you think out of the box. I started smoking 10 years now. 10 years back now. As far back as 2013. And when I started smoking, I started with cigarettes. Like I remember cigarette and soft drink. Then after a month, 2 months, I went into local weed. Then after like 2 months again, I graduated from local weed. I graduated into happiness. Yeah, there's happiness in smoking, but the happiness it's short-lived. It doesn't have a long duration like that. Because when you smoke for 2, 3, 4 hours, you'll be fine, you'll be okay, you feel on top of the world. But after those 4 hours, my brother, back to your normal senses. You start to cry. Since 2013, I can say practically every day I've been spending nothing less than, at least if I'm broke, I'll spend nothing less than 4K, 3 to 4K in a day on smoke and drugs. But if I have money, like maybe I'm not broke at the moment, I spend 10K, 15K on drugs per day. So now you have to calculate it from 2013 right to 2023. Addiction, man. Addiction is one kind of crazy thing. To stop getting yourself addicted it's not easy at all. Addiction, because not like this. Without it, there was a point of my life that without smoke, I can't eat, I can't go to the bathroom, I can't use the toilet, I can't think. Like I don't even want to talk to people if I don't smoke because it gives me the ginger to talk to people. So if I don't smoke, I'm not reasonable. So addiction is not a good thing. I started drugs. That was like October 2013. And back then, what made me start drugs was like the people that took drugs around me like that time. I knew how they feel. They were always feeling cool and happy. And another thing that prompted me to start drugs was that time 2013 I didn't like girls at all. So I didn't even have a girlfriend. Drugs was my girlfriend. So that was what made me start drugs. So whenever I took drugs back then, I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to be on my own, listening to foreign music. That's all. I've a lot of times. There was a particular time in my former school. That was Osun State University campus. NDLA came around for me because there was a point of my life I was selling drugs. That was like 2016, 2017. No, 2015, 2016, 2017. I was selling drugs. And back then I had money. I had a lot of money doing drugs, because drugs has money, as you all know. What really happened to my admission in Oshun was, that's another, like, I have to digress into another part. It was because of all these fraternity issues, and that was in 2018. I was in political science and international relations there, so we had some issues between campuses, Okoko and Oshogo campus. So one person died actually, so that was what about me being sent away from Oshun. And I even had pending issues at Oshogo campus, the panel, because that was our main campus then. So I had pending issues. So me and my friends, we are asked to vacate the school premises. I can say yes and no. Yes, in the sense that most of my friends now that we were supposed to finish school together, most of them are abroad now. So most of them that are not abroad are in Lagos, having their own businesses. Sometimes when they call me, I don't pick, because I know they have nonsense to say. So I don't normally pick. But some of them praise me that at least I'm in another school, 400 level. So that's it. Then, no, in the sense that so many of my mates have died too. So not like this. God has a reason for bringing me here. Yes, I used to go for break. I call it break because I'll go for like a month, 2 months. There are so many times that my mom, my dad, my pastors, they've taken me to what is okay. I fast for 3 days, 7 days, 21 days. But I still go back to it because that time it was giving me joy. It was something that was very good to me. My addiction to smoke, to me, is normal. Like, it's not something spiritual. But later on, no, my mom, my dad, my pastors, they used to say, it's the work of the devil. It's the work of your father's family. It's the work of your mother's family. But to me, it's a lie. It's addiction. Once you are addicted to smoke and drugs, once you are addicted to it, that's the end. It's only God. It's only the grace of God that can save you. What made me stop selling drugs was I was selling drugs. I was running into debt because I used to take. Imagine me spending 15k, 10k every day. That's like how much in a week? 15 times 7. That's over 100k in a week. So I went bankrupt at some point. So that was why I had to stop selling drugs. And I was even owing dangerous people. I was always owing dangerous people. There was a time I used to owe one brother from Offa, Federal Police Offa that time. He broke my head safe. There was a point he broke my head. Like in the middle of my head, he broke it. That blood was rushing out. But I didn't even go to hospital. And the funniest part that day was when he broke my head, he still rolled a blunt and gave it to me, and I still smoked it, even with blood coming out of my head. So that was why I just had to stop. I'm scared of dying. No one is not scared of dying. Everyone is scared of dying. In fact, if I'm not scared of dying, I won't stop smoke, because I had to go to hospital. I had so many series of tests, diabetes tests, hypertensive tests, every kind of tests, name it. So I saw that it was going to a point that if I didn't stop, I was going to pass out. And not like this life like this. People are very wicked. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, they do candle nights, you are gone. Nobody remembers you. Yes, I believe I still have a big destiny to fulfill, because I've always been told right from my childhood that one day, no matter how I'm going to do it, no matter how I run, no matter how far I run, I'll still become a pastor. But I'm still looking forward to that day actually. But don't be surprised if you see me on the pulpit preaching to people, having a big church. It started with malaria. I came to school clinic, I treated it. 3-4 days, it came back again. There was a period if I was sleeping in my room, I'll be having all these palpitations, like my heart was always going fast. So I had to run home because I'm always afraid. I don't want to die. Nobody wants to die. So I had to go home. When I got home, I went to church. My mom in church, as I call her, like she was like, she couldn't treat myself normally for typhoid. I treated typhoid, then 4 days later again it came back. So that time it had gone worse. My chest was always beating fast. I was not always getting myself. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do anything. So I had to go to the hospital. They took me to the hospital. I did a series of tests. I did diabetes tests. I did all these hypertensive tests. There are all these blood tests. I did so many of them too. But they later got to know that all these tests I did, there was nothing wrong with me. There was nothing wrong with me. So it was later on the doctors now discovered that I took too much of energy drinks, Fearless, Monster, Bullets. So they said it was the energy drink I was taking that was eating all those stuff. Then with the smoking, that I had to stop it. I loved my life. That I had to stop taking. Even till now, I maybe just juice, just no Fanta, Coke. But anything energy drink, anything alcohol, anything smoking, I don't do it again. Anything drugs, I don't do it again. And if they told me last year that I was going to stop smoking this year, I would say it's a lie, because it was not possible. Because as of January, I was still smoking. I stopped smoking in February. My decision of not smoking again wasn't taken in a day. So I don't think I'll be going back to smoking. There was even a particular day that I even thank God, because I even thought that was the day I was going to die. My chest was beating fast. Like I was looking into the sky. I was like, God, is this the end? Even my mom was not herself that particular day. But grace of God brought me this far. So I don't think I'm going back to smoking, because there's nothing in smoking safe. If you just smoke, you get high, you still come down. If you take drugs, the drugs will just give you happiness for 3 hours and you still come down again. So what's the essence of taking it? And it spoils some organs in the body. So I don't think I'm going back to it. I'm 99% sure I'm not going back to it. Of course, back then I would pick drugs, because drugs gave me joy, gave me happiness. I didn't used to go back then. 2-3 straight years in school, not going on, celebrating Christmas, New Year, anything festival. So it was celebrated in school. So it got to a point my mom had to come and bond me from school. That was in 2016, because last time I went home, that time was 2014. So it was 2016 they came to take me to school. Yeah, another person that made me love smoke and drugs was, let's say, I call him my school father. We still talk to now. His name is but his nickname then was he made me love drugs. He made me he always pampered me with money. So that time I didn't feel empty. So drugs. I'm not like this. The guy was supposed to finish school in 2015, yes. But he's still in school now, just because he has a club. But now he doesn't have a certificate yet. His mom is, his dad is a chapter, and let me just say he's a spoilt brat. Because back then, as far back as 2013, 2014, he was taking 50k, at least 50k per month as salary from home, and it was what that brought me. So he made me love drugs too. He was always getting this for me every day. So that was why I fell in love with drugs too. Yes, I feel like I have to have forgiveness, but I've done that in the past. I've changed. Yes, let's just say I've changed. I'm a good person now. Even though I used to be bad in the past, I'm changed. I'm a good boy. what I will do if my child starts smoking. I'll just give him an advice. Just one advice. To stop smoking. And if he doesn't stop, if he or she doesn't stop, it's his business. When when the result comes out, we'll face it. I might not take part of it because I have my own life to live. He or she has his own life to live too. So if my child should start smoking, just an advice. I won't stress myself because I know when time comes, you stop by yourself. Nobody will tell you. You know the tempest. Yes, I feel drugs has changed some people away from me. Drugs has chased a lot of people away from me. Like when I even came in 100 level, I didn't used to have friends at all when I first entered 100 level because I was always on drugs. I was not ready to talk to anybody. I was not ready to listen to anybody. But right now, I think I have a lot of friends now. People tell me that they wanted to move close to me in the past, but because of my behavior, my drug behavior, so they moved me. But now I have a lot of friends because I'm a good person. In the past, marriage was a no for me. I wasn't even always thinking about marriage. My programmed brain was, I just want to give one girl belly and run. I don't want to marry. But now presently I've changed, so I want to get married. I want to live a good life. I want to have kids that I can call my own, take care of them, show them the way of the Lord, so they won't depart from it. My advice to smokers: if you are smoking presently or you plan to smoke in the future, continue. You see the repercussion yourself. Nobody will tell you. You know the third person. When you start having problems that you can't take care of, and most of us like this, we just be kidding. We don't have family members that can help. So now like this, if you get sick due to smoking, my bro, you are young. Nobody will do GoFundMe for you. Nobody. And if you die, -1, you are gone. So candle. How much is candle? Maybe 15 naira, 100 naira. nobody go stress you. God forgive me. I've affected a lot of people, like men, girls, self. In my former school, I used to buy drugs, buy smoke. Then when I was in, I think 200, 300 level, then all these 100 level girls, all these pre-degree students, I'll call them to my room. We're not dating. Most of those girls, I didn't date any of them. I'll give them smoke. I'll give them ref. I'll be like, I do encourage them to do it. Some of them now, they can't stop. I may have stopped. I even have a friend presently. He smokes like a fool. I've told him many times, but he's not listening to me. But I told him when the time comes, he'll stop smoking. Nobody's going to tell him. So I think man, God will forgive me, sir. Yes, shout out to God. My mom, my dad. No, not my dad, my mom. Just my mom. Because my dad was not even concerned if I was smoking. My dad at the point caught me smoking and didn't say anything. So let's just say my mom, my friends. I have a lot of friends that are girls that they didn't give up on me. They always advise me to stop smoking. But I didn't used to listen. But at least God himself advised me now. So I'll stop smoking.